Today is a good day for doing a bit of work up on deck here. There's a little bit of cloud cover, and more importantly there is a 15 to 20 knot breeze blowing through, which is going to keep me cool. Today's job is to replace some more blocks. If you cast your mind back to a video we did, I don't know, maybe a month or 6 weeks ago, showing the main sheet block exploding on our first day out of this marina, that one was replaced and it's been working fine. And we've since that incident inspected the other blocks, and they are the original ones that were fitted in the factory by Jeanneau, and they too definitely need replacing. This one here is the main sheet block that we replaced after it exploded on us, and if we follow these lines up we come to a couple of more blocks here. These are the originals from Jeanneau, and these definitely need replacing. Not sure how much this camera is going to pick up, but here there's a crack through the plastic, and here, and no, although there's none on the other side on this one, there definitely is on this one here, here, and again on the other side. So those two need replacing for sure. And up here, this is attached to our mainsail, which we unfurl, so this is obviously going to have a lot of stress and strain on it too, and this one is in dire needs of replacement. So let me just go on the other side, I can show you better. So here we can see the plastic is split and separated, and the only thing holding this lot together is the stainless steel here, so that's got to be replaced as well. There is a fourth one that needs replacing. It's slightly larger than those three, and we've got to get one of these ordered in, but not only is it cracked down here where the others are, there's also a crack up here as well, and it's the same on the other side. So this big one needs replacing too. And we're going to be replacing them with these Lamar blocks. Exactly the same size blocks, they're going to do the job. So one thing I'm going to do first is just make a quick video of how these lines run through the pulleys. So when we untie this knot, pull the line out, replace the pulleys, it all goes back exactly the same way. But before I untie that, I'm not going to release the boom before I tie it off here with a preventer line. I'm a bit hesitant to put this stuff on here, but we're about to sail to Greece, and I want to make sure these things don't move on that journey, because we're not picking up our seizing wire until we actually get to Greece. So, catch 22. So that's one block out of potentially 3 in. I'm just going to keep putting WD-40 on these two to see if they might loosen up a bit more during the day, but I'm not holding out any hope for it. We'll see how it goes. Now we can put it back together. Remember how it goes? Next on our list of jobs to get done was having Manolo look at our autopilot issue. Our autopilot was of the opinion that our rudder was hard over to port, when in fact it wasn't. So every time we engaged the autopilot, the boat would turn hard to starboard and just go round and round in circles.
Es esto, aquí en la popa hay que limpiarlo todo, en el sector, sector de aquí de la rueda, lleva un sector. Lleva una varilla que va al indicador.
Oh, okay.
Esto ha saltado.
Manolo's explaining to me here that he thinks it's just a little rod that's come off a brass arm, and he thinks it's an easy fix, and if I clean out the locker where all the scuba gear is, then he'll be able to just pop the arm back onto the brass.
Indicador del piloto. Por la varilla ha saltado.
Okay.
Ya está.
Further investigation revealed that it wasn't just an arm that had popped off the brass ball on the end of the rudder position indicator, but it was in fact the whole unit itself that needed replacing. So once we figured that out, it was all done in 45 minutes. Then Manolo got to go up the mast to replace the VHF antenna, and as it turns out, he also had to replace the wind direction indicator too. The repair and replacement jobs done, it was time to give ABC a good clean on the outside and the inside.
We've got unlimited water in the marina, so we're going to give our boat a really good clean. She needs it, she's filthy. So we're up with the sparrow farts this morning so that we can get the job done early, because if we leave it too long it's going to be way too hot in the sunshine. Baz and I got stuck into the job with gusto, but as with many things on the boat, it didn't go smoothly. Pretty soon the handle fell off, so we had to fix that before we could continue.
There's always problem solving in any task we have to complete. So, maybe, maybe not. No.
Don't be silly, that would be way too easy.
That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Why don't they make them all the same thread?
Because
that would be too easy.
Then you'd be able to buy the competition's
bits,
and they don't
mix and match.
Yeah,
no mix and matching now.
All right, well I'll just have to use one of these, I suppose. But the thing is, I like that. I'll have to go on my hands and knees, won't I? So that means I've got to put these on, because otherwise I'll end up tearing the skin off my feet.
What about the other one? Does the other one fit?
No, it's the same, mate.
Oh.
It's the same. It's exactly the same.
Well, what about a brush?
Hang on, what's that doing in the back of there? That's a try.
So,
have you got any screws? Like you said,
but screws won't hold. You need rivets.
Right.
It'll break under pressure with a screw. But we've got a brush.
We've got, right, which is there, that one. Oh, that. Yeah, you know, you lose more bristle than you do.
Yeah, but it's better than...
Oh, let's try that handle. It's short, but I don't care.
Short, but it works.
Yes.
All right.
Yay, we're back in business. Okay. Great. So ABC's had a fantastic clean and she's absolutely gleaming, all ready to go on her next sailing adventure to Greece.
And here we are, just 2 days away from departing the marina and beginning our passage to Greece. Of course, there's always a final invoice to pay, and I must admit to being pleasantly surprised by, once again, the generosity of Jose and the team at Marina Estrella. Of all the jobs we had done, which included having a VHF antenna replaced, a wind direction indicator replaced, the toilet seals were replaced, a small gasket for the windlass, and 5 running rigging blocks, they were all free of charge as per our original purchase agreement with Jose. What we did have to pay for was our share, which was 50% of having the standing rigging retentioned, and that was a grand total of €30 or 48 Australian dollars. But marina fees, well, that's why we bought a big mantis anchor. This was a little bit of a shock to the system. We stayed in the marina for 14 nights. That cost us €766, which is 1,233 Australian dollars. I guess we'll be dropping our big mantis anchor quite a lot in the near future. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up, and of course click the subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you receive notifications of future Sailing ABC videos.